In terms of noun phrases are extremely long and complex in legal documents. There is always heavy use of lengthy and quite complicated post modifications, that is to say, modifiers after the noun. Study the following examples: a proposal to effect with in schedule hereto, or the policy issued by the society, rules of the society. So, such extreme complexity of noun phrases has the function of pressing all details together as one organic whole that is inseparable and should be taken together as one unit. Alright, now this is all done to keep the compactness and the oneness of the text without breaking down the fluidity of the text and without causing any kind of interruption. As for verb phrases, non-finite verbs, the most dominant feature of verb phrase is the use of a large number of non-finite verbs in independent clauses, such as to, effect, named, agreeing, stated. Such overuse of non-finite verbs has the function of reflecting the interconnection and interdependence of clauses and sentences of legal English. So we see why all these elements are incorporated into the syntactic nature of legal text, because they reflect a kind of formality and interconnection of elements within a text, so to create a kind of an interrelated structure. When it comes to voice, passive voice is statistically more recurrent than active in legal English. That is to say, or for example, like in the documents we have here in the textbook, we have named, has been made, assigned, has been made, printed, and many others. However, such overuse of or presence of passive goes unnoticed, because the reader's interest is not in the voice but in the contents of the document. Moreover, the function of passive here is peculiar to legal language. It presupposes a hidden authority of law which is taken for granted by readers. Okay, and one more thing, that passive voice always reflect a kind of formality of style. The use of shall. The modal verb shall has a special characteristic use here. It is used in the sense of must to indicate obligation. This means that shall is not used here to refer to the future but to mean must. As for adjectives and intensifiers are rarely used in legal English. They are mostly absent. But when they are used, they add to punctuality and precision, that is to say, due time, any authorized endorsement, or substitute for words such as the said table. Okay, the said here is an adjective. Every subsequent premium, subsequent. Okay, so they are used scarcely in the legal text, and when in fact they are deployed, they give a sense of precision and punctuality to the text. Adverbs of time and place in particular are exploited on a large scale in this variety of language. They are used freely and conventionally and with a great deal of mobility. The function of this is to achieve perfect precision of reference as required. For example, hereto, hereon, thereof, hereunder. The unusual about these adverbials is their formal traditional nature. All of them used here in the passage are combined of two words, an adverb plus a preposition. For example, here too. Okay, they are made of two words. Here, the adverb, and the preposition to. Or here and there, again, here, the adverb plus the preposition. Thereof. This reflects the commitment of legal English to tradition and conservatism in the first place. As far as vocabulary, there are actually many striking and peculiar features about legal English texts. Many lexical features have a distinguished nature, as the following analysis illustrates. First of all, archaisms. Archaic, that is to say, old words, are still used in traditional legal documents and are a striking feature. They are of two types. We have archaic terms or items, such as witnessed, where the ETH in the end is the third person singular form in Old English, and as you see, they are still used in modern day legal documents. Adverbials, these are combined of two words, an adverb and a preposition, already discussed previously but important to mention, such as here and there, here and after. Now, the function of such words is to reflect the traditional and conservative nature of legal English, as well as its frozen formal style. Pairs of synonyms are fairly recurrent in legal English texts. They explain each other and are usually near synonyms. Due to the influence of French and English, especially in the past, each pair consists of an English word and a French synonym. They are called also doublets, sometimes triplets, okay, but mostly it's doublets, that is to say, two words, synonymous words are used together, one of English origin and the other of French origin. So examples are below: made and signed, terms and conditions, able and willing, reasonable and proper. You see, now these pairs of synonyms are very commonplace in English legal text. They explain each other and they are extremely synonymous. They are almost identical. The function of using such pairs is to achieve perfect accuracy of meaning, as the two words, the English and the French, coexist and recur in the language, and men of law were not sure which one was more proper than the other in conveying the intended meaning. The solution, therefore, was to use both words to encapture the whole meaning and to be fully precise and exact. Another important function for such English-French pairs of synonyms is to reflect the conservatism of this variety.